Hello, everybody. Welcome to Speed Gaming. We have Dash Mystery Tournament going on. It is week 2, Monday. The one and only Kipp versus Salm0nster. Yes, I am Salty Pigeon 87 on tracking. We have JXB Adam or JXBadam, and Tracy M is with me. So anything I say wrong, we will have accurate information at the exact moment we need it. Thank you, Tracy, for being here.
Hi, Salty. Yeah, this should be a good one. It's the last race of week 2, so that means we finished a day early. So we're gonna get our matchups for week 3 a little bit early.
Heck yeah, we can get a nap tomorrow.
Yeah, Kipp having played Nevdi in round 1 in a very weird setup. By seeding the way we do the Swiss rounds, that wouldn't normally happen, but it did allow us to get everybody a race in the first week. And Nevdi kind of, dropped the ball a little bit, signed up a little bit late, and we were able to get him in. So that worked out really well. But he lost. And Salm0nster is a new player. We knew nothing about him coming in. Upset J-Ro in the first round. J-Ro took an unfortunate death, an unfortunate croc check. Was really impressive, just kind of a very slow and steady run from him in that race. So what we end up with is the Salm0nster was the lowest 1-0 versus Kipp, the highest 1-0-1, which is why they're playing each other this week. The one race that the play up, play down matchup.
Yeah, and what I'd like to do when I comp for someone that I haven't comped for before, I reach out to them on Discord and be like, "Hey, I'm Salty. Nice to meet you. Please let me know about you, how to pronounce your name, and what you'd like to be referred to as, and give me some fun info I can share with the folks you don't mind sharing." And Salm0nster, a really funny reply, and I think he's a great guy, but he's like, "I really don't care what you call me, and dude, I'm just an old white guy that plays video games, so let's just have fun." So it was funny, and I appreciate it.
A good one.
And yeah, we're here.
Okay, well, let's see. We got supers.
Oh, full countdown.
Right, full countdown. I didn't even look at the HUD. I'm like, oh, supers on. Oh, wait. I should already know that this is full countdown. 4 majors in criteria.
That's pretty big. Yeah, that's pretty big. 4 of them. We know it's not going to be suits, but it could be a lot of helpful stuff.
Yes, there are things that could be had here. Charge beams and, charge upgrades. We do have a starter charge. We will have the morph ball, and that does count.
So 3 other ones. It could be an ice beam or something else that helps us with the Botwoon hallway and Torian.
Yeah, speed booster, your item. Space jump, my item. Lots of good stuff that could be here.
And it could be up at Billy Mays. So if we get some power bombs, we can come back and check that later. Who knows? Full countdown is one of those item splits that we might see a Billy Mays check. It makes sense in this one. And the others, not so much.
Not without power bombs, we aren't.
Correct. I said that first, I think. Maybe my mic cut out. But we got grappling beam.
Early grapple is nice. It means the X-ray play will be not necessarily free, but in logic, and they'll be good to go for. We only have 1 E-tank in this criteria, so we might not leave this area with any E-tanks, which could be problematic. Potentially.
Maybe the game will be nice and just give it to us a Terminator. Who knows?
That'd be good. Well, right now, we have to get something. Well, okay, if this is area, then the supers could be leading us to the right. If this is not area, then we will have to get something at Bomb Chorizo to break blocks, which would be a power bomb pack, bombs, screw attack, or speed booster. Now, the runner's going to go there next anyway because you don't want to miss an item there. If it is the item that gets you to the left.
Yeah, absolutely have to. Can't check 230, so BT has to have something for us.
No, it doesn't, because supers. We have. Well, it depends. If this is area random, we can go to the right and use that super missile pack.
I'm just playing. You're right here, so I can be wrong as much as I want.
Yeah, no, you can be wrong. Let's see.
I have easy mode tonight. Tracy's with me.
Okay, now it's power bombs. Yeah, not really a surprise. I kind of expected that one of those block breakable items to be here, whether it was area or not. However, had it not been a block breakable item, then that would guarantee area and guarantee that the runners would have to go to the right. So now I expect Kipp to just go to the left with these power bombs and see what's there.
We're
going to go... 230 missiles makes sense first.
Yeah, 2 extra majors to find, so this is a pretty quick check. I'm surprised Kipp isn't using his green Samus to rep his buddy Jestro for the Jets. But that's okay. More missiles, we need those. It's early.
Kipp likes to use different suits each week, so...
He needs to teach me how to do it. I like using the Metroid Dread suit in SM.
Alright, so now we're gonna leave, continue to the left, I assume.
Yep, nice power bomb by Kipp there. Salm0nster is also going 230.
So what really kind of sucks here, Criteria has a lot
Vacuums?
of majors, and yeah, that too.
Oh,
the majors are kind of all over the place, and you don't really want to have to come back for them. Now, Kipp and Salm0nster both should be checking the back here.
Back of Gauntlet. Yep, and Kipp is
if there's anything here. Now, whatever's here, we can't get it right now. Unless we get really lucky power bomb drops, and by really lucky, I mean, you know, I'd rather do Turian on 5 power bombs than try and get the power bomb luck in this in Gauntlet here. But it's just a super and a missile. We'll file that in the back of our heads in case we're looking for ammo late. But probably never going to get that. Yeah, we're not going that way either, because one tank is not getting us into Lower Norfair.
Yeah, first portal back at LN. But it is nice to see the back of LN and have that stored in your memory banks for later, because that's the easier route when you do have the items. In my opinion.
Potentially if you don't have the items.
Or don't, yeah.
If you don't have the items, you really want the back. Okay, we find Upper Norfair. Not enough tanks to even do Ice Beam, but definitely no... Whoa, careful, Kipp. Those crabs will hurt you. But not enough... one E-Tank's not going to get you to Ice Beam or the Crumble Shaft. So we have 3 majors here, though. So maybe they'll just all be at high jump boots. That'd be amazing.
Maybe all 3 reserve tanks to make Metroid MST super happy. Spam smiley faces in chat. It'll be great.
Keep doing the smart thing and gonna check the Croc Escape item and see if that's anything useful. It's just a missile pack. We're gonna see what's over here at high jump. Now there's 3 E-Tanks, so I wouldn't be surprised if one of those E-Tanks is here to put the Ice Beam check in logic. Otherwise, we're going back and we're going down the right side portal.
Yeah, there's
that E-Tank. Yeah, that'll get us Ice Beam.
And high jump, maybe we get a major here. Maybe.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Nope,
just more power bombs. Which, you know, this early, we'll take them. Don't know if Ice Beam's gonna show up.
It's always nice to get at least 15 of those, just in case you need the Crystal Flash.
Yeah, I'm being informed that Ice Beam is doable on 2, but doable and want to do it are very different. Now, I could definitely see Kipp in particular at least checking it. It's a little trickier because we have both the Ice Beam item and the Crumble Shaft item, and the Crumble Shaft item is a big pain to get.
Well, Kipp has given us a save here, so I think
you want to
try something.
Yeah, no, you absolutely save here. 1, you could die because 2 tanks is still not a lot. But really, it's not even just that. It's just you want to be able to reset if the item isn't something you want to keep.
Absolutely. So we're getting a Lucky Lou here. Nice short hot mothball there.
We're gonna go for the Ice Beam first, and Salm0nster doing all the same thing as that Kipp has done already.
Yeah, following in the footsteps of our fearless dash leader.
Just a missile.
Just missile.
Yeah,
so
I think
maybe a reset here, most likely.
I think he's gonna try and get out and check the Crumble Shaft item. Okay. And then that's when the reset will happen, depending on what that item is.
It's so comfortable being wrong with you here. It's just like, boom, information.
Yeah, Salm0nster's going to go for the Crumble Shaft item first, which is really interesting.
So info
you really hope... Oh, it's Ice Beam. Okay, so I was about to say, you really hope it's nothing crucial. Now... I could see the argument of not picking that up yet and just letting it be and coming back for it later. That's a very rough item to get. Now, if I'm Kipp, if I want to get it now, I reset, get my health back, and go for it.
Yeah, if either runner had Spring Ball, it'd be slightly easier. with the buffer jump. But
well, Springbolt doesn't
still,
make
it's
it
tough.
so much easier to get the item as it makes it easier to get out. Because you can just hold jump and, not worry about those crumbles. We'll see what Kipp decides to do.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just a nice escape plan.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, Kipp's going
baby.
to the right on
Kipp's
2
going
tanks.
to... Yeah, this...
My
I think,
goodness.
yeah, this is rough. Now, he should be able to get to see the item here at, this item right here. It is just a missile pack, and he's not going to survive. Now, is it possible to go 2 tanks to Bubble Mountain? Yes, it's possible to go 2 tanks to get to Bubble Mountain. I've seen a clip of Behemoth doing it in some sort of vanilla run with 2 tanks and lucky health drops. So I don't think Kipp's going to go for the Bubble Mountain play.
Super tough, yeah. If I had over 20 world records in my history, maybe I'd try it, but...
Okay, so Salm0nster did not see the crab hole on the other side. Has seen it now. My expectation is both runners are going to go back up and to the right.
Yeah, mini bosses. Both runners decided and agreed to do Rambo, so we're doing reverse mini bosses and
There you
bosses
go.
today. It's gonna be a very long seed, but enjoy.
But Kipp's gotten some really good information. He knows that there's still a couple of majors unaccounted for in Upper Norfair, and knows they're in Bubble Mountain. Salm0nster, I don't know if... I think he checked. I'm not sure if he checked the croc item or not. He might have. He definitely didn't check the criteria. Sorry, the missiles in the place that I'm blanking out of the name.
That's the one.
Cathedral. That's the one. Yeah.
Oh, Cathedral. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm being told that Salm0nster did check the croc X. So that's good.
Okay. And I think
We have 10 power bombs,
missiles,
so
honestly.
Let's see if either one goes for a gauntlet check. It's just the one item, though, so I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, back is just missiles and super missiles, so Kipp is going right, and Salm0nster following, which I think it makes sense.
Yeah, and I agree with Ace in chat. Gauntlet sucks here with the back already known. Usually a better play for Salm0nster to go for something that maybe Kipp wouldn't go for.
CWJ? Yeah. Oh, Green Brand, that's nice, but only one major. Plasma, that's a good early pickup.
Yeah, I think Kipp's gonna check the CWJ. Actually, we don't even do that. We've got Grapple Beam.
Not only check it, but demolish it with our handy dandy Grapple Beam.
Picking up that Plasma Beam. We'll see what's on the other side here. It's Croc.
And we got Plasma.
0 majors. No, 0 majors.
It would have been quick, but no majors yet.
Yeah, if there had been majors here, I probably would do this. But with 0 majors, the E-tanks would be nice, I guess. It's entirely possible that you're supposed to go get those 2 E-tanks at Croc to actually get to Bubble Mountain. That'd be pretty awful. But more likely we'll be able to get something at Green Brinstar.
Yeah, that Green Brinstar portal's a nice find. Bunch of energy here.
Yeah, Nevdi making a really good point that the with ice, the best things you can find in criteria normally are charge, ice, and speed. Those are the charge because charge, and then ice and speed because they get you through Meridia. And with ice already known,
but we can also
less
find
good
both
things that could be there.
We can find both suits and criteria, right?
Nope, can't find suits and criteria.
I know. You're here to correct me, so I'm using it.
Oh, I see. East Meridia has 3 majors, but we can't do anything in East Meridia yet. No high jump boots even to do suitless, and no gravity suit.
Yeah, not the portal that these droids are looking for. Heading back to the left.
So I think what's going to happen here, my guess, is either this major is going to be something big, or we're going to get the E-tanks to go back to Upper Norfair, or perhaps the portal on the other side will also take us to one of the other many Upper Norfair locations. There's that E-tank. There's that magic 4th E-tank.
Supers, yep. Only one pack so far, so that's nice to see.
Yeah,
Can't
second
check
pack we
Motorway.
picked up. There's a third one we know about.
Yeah, it's
And we
back to
just hope.
Gauntlet, though. I don't know if we're gonna ever see that. Maybe, but I
Not
don't know.
likely. I mean, if ammo is still an issue and the runners go back there, we know we can get to up lower Norfair, the back way pretty easily. A space jump combination screw attack makes mincemeat of Gauntlet, and then it wouldn't be a bad play to pick up those miners in the back. But that's about the only situation I could see the runners doing that.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh, there's another super, so that's good. Load up on that.
Nice vanilla supers over at Spospo.
So if we head up to the top of Pink Bryn here, we're gonna get at least one more portal check, and Kipp is checking Wavegate, which makes sense because this might be a big major.
Well, I would want the
E
E-tanks almost as much as I'd want the majors, but I'd like the major.
Major Pain, Damon Wayans.
Okay.
Powerbomb. Okay.
Powerbomb pack is good. That gets us Crystal Flash ammo. So now going and doing the hell runs in Upper Norfair, not so bad. You got a Crystal Flash. 4 tanks is logic. So.
And there it goes for Salm0nster. I heard it. That can be tricky, especially without high jump boots. Takes a little bit of practice, but got a 4th try. That's nothing to sneeze at. Good job. Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise has nothing for us.
We'll grab a missile. Our beam is still relatively weak because we don't have the actual charge beam. We just have the starter.
Yeah, so we don't know if it's starter or starter plus yet. But
that's correct.
We'll find out through the course of this.
And the only real difference is 2 charge beam upgrades versus 1.
Yeah, if it triples the damage immediately, we know it's starter, and if only doubles, we know it's just starter plus. Alright, 1 major, 2 tanks left. Is Kipp going down or up? We got up.
Yeah, I like this. There's a high density here. You can go, and he's going to want to check the transition anyway, and then he can always just come back and get the other.
5 items. Might as well go with the stats.
And we're up to 6 E-tanks, so now any kind of hell running you could do in Upper Norfair is pretty comfy cozy. With the Crystal Flash as a backup.
That might be where the game's pushing us, so that major might be something like X-Ray or one of the charge upgrades or something not game-changing. If it wants to push us to Norfair, these tanks look like it's a possibility.
Alright, we'll see if Kipp does the transition first, or if he does goes down for Salm0nster, basically doing the same route here. He's gonna have to reset the room for the mock ball, though. The one downside of having that shot block there instead of the normal crumble block is that it makes retrying the mock ball very difficult. Oh boy, there's a grab.
There it is.
There's our major.
So it is a major, yeah.
It is a major. Always sad though when I'm calling a race for Kipp and he gets the gravity suit before his Varia suit, because it means we don't get to see what his Varia suit looks like. And he's always got some really cool
that's a good palettes. Point. Right now Kipp is running Bubblegum Samus.
Yeah, there you go.
So maybe we'll be ready for some Bazooka Joe versus Ridley later on.
Could happen. But also of note, thank goodness that the logic wasn't get your 2 tanks out of Crocomire to go back to Upper Norfair to do the hell runs.
The game can definitely do that to you.
That is definitely, yeah. That is if this transition had not been Green Bryn Star and it had been like, say, a Meridia or something, yeah, that is definitely, it would have been on the table.
Yeah, it's a Salm0nster pink gravity suit.
Okay, so we got one
Kipp's doing this for
major.
his opponent.
Yeah, one major in Red Bryn Star, and Kip's not going to check X-ray. Maybe he's going to wait on that. It is still the slowest check of them all, and is gonna want to see all these transitions anyway. And Salm0nster, I don't know if he fell down on purpose or not, but is going to be checking this extra item here, which at this point can at best be a super missile.
Yeah, I'm always happy to find some extra treats for Ridley, so that's not bad.
Yeah, this
See what
bottom
it
is
here.
yeah,
It
this
is.
bottom is 3 transitions. So we're gonna check all of them. And this could take Kipp away from Red Bryn Star if he finds something good here. Okay, that's not something we care about. We've already found the back entrance to Lower Norfair, so finding the front entrance just as good. Is the big thing about finding that is now you don't have to worry about taking Lower Norfair to go doing the full trek, so you won't have to do the reverse acid dive, for instance. And we saw another Upper Norfair spot, which Kipp might choose to take. It'll be easier to get to Bubble Mountain from there than what he had before. And we find East Meridia.
3 majors, so not bad.
Yeah, we saw the other side of East Meridia. We already saw there was 3 majors. But he doesn't have that ice beam.
I was probably talking about something silly at that point then, so I missed that. But yeah, good news.
Yeah, I think we're gonna find the other items in Upper Norfair. And then, Kipp will go back and get that ice beam at some point. And then he can do East Meridian. And, maybe he finds Varia on the way, or Speed Booster. I still think he picks up the Ice Beam as long as he can route it in nicely. There are 2 more majors in this area. Now, Salm0nster's going a different direction. He went up instead of down. So, if there's something good here, could be big.
We have 2 portals to check up here, so that's nice.
It's just Spacer.
That's not good.
Oh, it's not what he was hoping to find. Now the good news is one of the changes that the developers of Dash did is you no longer have to turn off the Spacer beam when you pick it up after Plasma. It will not automatically equip. What I used to call the menu of shame.
Yeah, so this time we only lose the 6 2/3 seconds for
Yep.
picking up the item, not the extra few seconds for going to your pause screen.
Yep. There are occasionally times when I think Spacer is actually worth picking up after you have Plasma, but most of those involve Ice Beam Suitless Meridia. And we know where Ice Beam is, but we also have the Gravity Suit, so there's not going to be any Suitless. Let's see what our other transitions here are.
Wreck
Ship. Yeah, this is totally doable. You'll want to save just in case it's Ridley, but
Keep saving that E-tank for the way out. I like that.
One major here, and I don't. He's trying to peek it. I haven't seen it. I still didn't get a good look at it.
It looked kind of like a missile, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, if anybody saw that, well, he obviously finally saw it, which means well, we had PB. It could be missile. I mean, if it's not a major item, we don't really care about it.
All right. Well, maybe it was the Megaton hammer from Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Well, I see 2 people saying PB, so I'll go.
But we're gonna get a little bit of boss information. It looks like Salm0nster going over here.
Yep.
I mean, we're not going to be able to tell you what of the 4 different boss randomizers it will be, but
we might.
We'll get to see
Depends what we
boss.
see.
Oh, well, yes.
Oh yeah, apparently I haven't been watching the numbers tick off. It may be that we'll see it in just a second here for Kipp. Let's see.
My guess is this
okay.
is going to be Cold Stare.
Cold Stare. Wrong game.
Oh, this isn't SMZ3?
No, it's not.
Oh, darn it. Okay, well, Anyway, best of luck to Salm0nster.
And there's your okay. Good news, we've already found the major. Salm0nster's be able to just do this and go. Bad news is the major is bombs, which is a nice item to have. But we already have 20 power bombs, and while I would pick that up because it just means you'll never have to worry about soft locking, it's definitely not what you're hoping to find. Kipp, meanwhile, finds a charge upgrade, and it did take his beam to 450, so that is the full charge beam.
Yeah, that's really nice. And neither runner's gonna have to worry about full clearing wreck shit because there's nothing else here.
Nope.
So both runners will feel nice about that seeing bombs there. And it's crate, and it says wreck ship, so we might have shifted.
Well, it's either shifted or surprise.
Yeah, I said something half right. Go salty. You the
well,
bird.
You said no.
You
said may have shifted. Therefore, you were right. We may have shifted. We might have surprise. Kipp finds West Meridia with 0 majors. I think you go back. No. Okay, maybe he just wants no. Okay, I would check the last. You've got one more major in the wave beam area. I would go check it before doing this. Oh no! Finally get ice. Ice is the last major. He knows exactly what it is, so never mind. He wants the portal knowledge, and he's kind of maybe hoping to find his way back to the front of Upper Norfair. So yeah, this is totally fine. Now, Kraid's lair, 0 majors.
Kraid's closet. Hey, I would love to see a Kraid here, so we know it's surprise. Maybe we can finally get the oops all Kraid
awesome.
seed I've been hoping for.
How about the oops all anything? Now, 25. This is a really good loadout for a possible Ridley here. But I would really want one more super pack. Like, yeah, he's definitely got the 450 charge beam.
Kipp's definitely
but making
capable.
up, yeah, making up for those missing 5 supers is not free.
I think the bubblegum suit lowers Samus's defense a little bit because it's so chewable for Ridley. But I don't know. We'll see. Salm0nster checking the back here. Probably just going straight for the portal. Energy looks good.
And yeah, chat correctly pointing out that with that extra bit of the grav heat reduction, this is going to be even more doable.
Oh, cool. So we did get the 25% chance of having a gravity suit with 25% damage reduction.
Yep. All right, this will be a pretty easy fight for Kipp. Fantoon with a bazillion E-tanks, a gravity suit, a plasma beam. Actually, he can do the microwave strats here, which is really nice. Microwave not free with this loadout because you have to first. In fact, Kipp showing that it's not free. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, turn just in time to get some damage. Nice job.
Very nicely done. But yeah, it's not free because you have to actually hit him with a missile first. You can't just go straight to the microwave.
Bye, Ghost. We didn't like you. Alright, so boss is still looking shifted, but we still have 2 more to find out what it is for sure. But yeah, each player with a boss down, this is a pretty fun race. They're keeping it pretty tight together, even with the divergence.
Okay, no major here, so Kipp's not even going to bother checking it. The only thing Kipp really needs right now is Variasuit, or he could decide. I mean, this ammo isn't great for a lower Norfair run without the Variasuit, but it's definitely in the range of Kipp's ability to do it.
Doable, yeah. We got 2 crystal flashes and 8 tanks, so it's doable. Not super ideal, but I know we can do it.
Yeah, I know Kipp's capable of doing worse lower Norfair loadouts. He finds the back of Rex's ship, where Salm0nster had come out this way. Salm0nster is going to do the upper Norfair stuff, and Kipp's going to be back there pretty soon, because this transition takes you in that area. And we'll probably go get his ice beam.
Yeah, both runners.
And I see, and I see Nevdi yelling in chat, "Go get that ice beam." That's not what he's saying, but he is a little stressed out by this ice beam. Okay, this is Kipp going for the ice beam right now. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if after Kipp grabs the ice beam, if he just goes and does the wreck ship from the back.
Okay, yeah, Kipp's definitely getting ice beam. Plenty of energy, nothing to worry about. I hope I didn't commentator curse him, but yeah, Kipp, you got this.
Okay, Salm0nster
Nice
might...
jump.
Yeah, Salm0nster's going to need to either hurry up or get a... No, he can't get a
There we
crystal
go.
flash up, but he does manage to get all the way through. If I were him, I would just crystal flash right now. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. And Kipp gets out of Crumble Tower very nicely.
Gracie returning from her trip in the time machine, helping out Salm0nster with the crystal flash there. And X-ray now for Salm0nster. Kipp got that a little bit earlier. Needs to go back for that ice though. That's going to be important. Because we don't know about speed.
Yeah, speed could show up. Speed could not show up, but East Meridia feels like the place to go next, with 3 majors. And I don't know, we've seen both ends at Lower Norfair. I did not have the presence of mind to check what the major items were in there. So if anybody in chat saw the number of majors that were in Lower Norfair, at this point, mostly luxury items, whatever is there. Ellen was 3, thank you.
I was just going to say that without knowing. I should have. Oh well. Thank you, chat.
Given that we've
Thank you,
seen...
Adam the tracker.
Yeah, Adam
Big
doing our
props.
tracking tonight. Yeah, huge shout outs to him. Trackers always the MVPs.
No tracker, no restream. So
Yep,
if you're
that's
watching
right.
this in YouTube land, we need trackers. Always do. We don't need Jestro to burn himself out and do 17 tracks a week. So anyone that can help, Jestro appreciates you, and we all appreciate you.
All right, Kipp's gonna go ahead and do the wreck ship now. And Kipp's gonna be really happy to find these bombs. I kind of downplay them a little bit, but if Kipp's even considering a Lower Norfair without a variasuit, bombs are a huge item, because when you go down, you know, the whole going down to the Ridley boss takes 5 power bombs to get down, 6 to get back up if you don't have any other items, and bombs mitigates a lot of that.
Yeah, there's definitely been 2 or 3 times where I didn't have morphball bombs and just power bombs. Got myself stuck in Wasteland and had to reset, so...
I mean, there's a reason why in Vanilla we call those power bombs the power bombs of shame, because you pick them up because you're ashamed of yourself for picking them up.
Well, for the first year I ran any percent, I just called them the second power bomb pack I picked up. But after that, yes, power bomb's a shame.
Nice. So Kipp doesn't... Yeah, this... I mean, okay. We know it's not Ridley, but I am extremely surprised not to see a save here, because...
Yeah, we got Craig, though, so
not,
Kipp is gonna
this
luck
is
out.
not a Ridley fight that I'd want to do with only 20 actual supers.
Yeah, so I think Kipp maybe got a little lucky here. I don't know. But I'm happy it's not Ridley. I don't want to see anybody do bad.
Yeah, okay, that's a good
night.
point. Yeah, Kipp
Bye,
did
Craig.
save in West Meridia,
Bye,
so he would have just reset back to that, so he would have been fine. Gets an extra super pack. We'll see if he does check. I mean, I hope he checks the Spooky Missiles location.
That fight was like the movie Friday. Bye, Craig. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, so he was all set to just reset back to West Meridia. It would have been interesting to see what he would have done. No, it's not that far back at all.
I missed it. I missed that save, so that makes sense.
I saw it, and it just... Yeah, I mean, when I say I saw it, it was, oh yeah, chat saying he saved there. Oh yeah, he saved there.
It just dissipated.
Yep.
Yeah, that happens.
Now the fun part is, if he decides to do Spooky Missiles now, it's a much harder check. I kind of call it Spanky Room of Death's Part 2. Right, meantime, Salm0nster has found Kraid's lair. Is going to probably be happy to see that it's just Phantoon here.
Yeah, so Salm0nster ready to make the boss tie. Actually, really impressive because Kipp's a great player, and for Salm0nster to whoa, where's he going? Saving? Did he forget to save? Or no?
No, he wants supers.
Supers just in case. That's smart.
Yep.
But yeah, still big props to
I'm
Salm0nster for being close here.
I am so sad that Kipp's gonna miss these bombs. Kipp likes bombs a lot, and you know, like I said, if we get Various Suit, Kipp finds Various Suit. Those bombs are nice to have, but not particularly needed. But if he ends up skipping Various Suit, then he's gonna miss those bombs for sure. He's got 25 power bombs, so it's not that big a deal. But man, those bombs just make a Lower Norfair hell run just much more comfy.
I'm not sure why Kipp picked up those extra missiles there with 600 beam damage. That seems like a salty pickup. But I love you, Kipp. I'm just playing.
And Kipp.
Spazer is shame.
Okay, we're even. Both runners have face planted Spazer.
I love the face plant, but I apologize to both the runners for having to go through that. Silver tank, get it. Oh, Kipp, yes, you're the man.
Nah, if he's picking that up, he definitely has Various LN on his mind if you're picking that up. And actually, even if it's just like, say, Ridley at Dragon's spot, having the reserve tank, having the reserve tank for the end of a Ridley fight is really nice. Now he's got 8 tanks and the extra protection from gravity suit, so probably doesn't actually need it.
But it's nice insurance, so it's not a bad pickup at all.
Well,
I just like it that he picked it up.
If you have a full reserve tank, and it's still full when you kill Ridley, you're not gonna die. You'll have enough time to get the drops. Now, if it's in LN and everything's heated around you, that might not matter.
Right, because we're not guaranteed that E-tank behind Ridley like we are on RBO. But I think the game might possibly be nice enough to maybe put it there if it's withholding Varia. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, now I assume we saw this on Salm0nster's side. We did find the Turians at the top of Red Tower. I did not catch that earlier.
I missed it too, but yeah, Kipp showed us that, so we do know.
Yep. So now Kipp knows, and we know.
And we know that Kipp knows that we know that he knows, so everything's fine.
The fact that, and you know, the other thing is the fact that Kipp did skip those bombs is a little unfortunate because now, in the back of his mind, when he goes and does East Meridia, the fact that bombs could just be his Various Suit, the fact that wreck ship item could just be his Various Suit is gonna potentially, it could potentially keep him from checking an extra easy East Meridia check that could just lead to his Various Suit, but he should be fine. And Kipp's a veteran of RBO, one of the top runners of that category, so this is definitely familiar territory for him.
I like the alliteration that you said at the start of your comment, the Kipp skip. We need to put that into Metroid lore somewhere.
Okay, well, that was definitely not on purpose.
I know it wasn't, but I like it.
Yeah, chat asking if Various confirmed in East Meridia. I believe so. The skip with the spell with SKIPP.
Ace 0. Yes, thank you so much. I'm clapping for you right now, but I don't want to do it on the mic and hurt your ears.
Yeah, chat asking why, because the only all our majors that are left are either here in East Meridia or in Lower Norfair, and Lower Norfair will not have Various Suit. Yeah, Kipp's not even doing the snail clip. The snail clip is pretty quick at this point. And if he's already thinking he's in go mode. So
beautiful clip right there, just so smooth and fluid, not even a second thought.
Absolutely.
And the best hitbox in the game is coming up, and Kipp saying Go night
And
night,
it's got
Snake.
microwave.
Get super wrecked. Good night, Bot
Okay.
One.
Salm0nster gonna go get that ice beam now.
Yeah, Kipp is pretty goat-tastic. If
Oh,
not the goat,
or
close
he
to
could
it.
just run into Varia on the way behind Botwoon and no longer has to worry.
That's a winning moment. Alrighty, Kipp.
He's got to be
Ready
feeling
to
pretty
go.
good about that. Never mind. No, don't need to do no stinking snail clips. We'll just do that. Now, he just doesn't care. He's got 30 supers if Ridley's here. But he's also got a good enough beam combo that now that he has Various Suit, that like if Ridley's here, even if he didn't have the 30 supers, he'd be fine.
For sure. That just makes you mentally so comfortable getting that after Botwoon
Yep.
there.
And
It's
I
like,
should
okay,
point out,
cool.
Kipp also won the best at low ice. So he would have been fine regardless, but this would be a much faster fight. The low ice fight, as good as Kipp is at it, it is still a slow fight. So thankfully we don't have to do that. E-tank that we don't care about anymore.
Oh, Kipp, you really needed that. Go back.
Okay, let's see what Salm0nster does. Probably, unfortunately for Salm0nster, there's really not a
It is
lot for him
Rodney.
to do. I mean, he's done everything he's done has been good plays, but you're up against one of the best, so that's really really a tough position. Yeah. Okay. I moment there I thought maybe Kipp missed a super missile. He just didn't time the Ridley grab very well. Let's see if he checks this. I mean, there's still a couple things that are being space jump, screw attack for lower Norfair, feed booster. So there's still things that are useful. It's just a missile pack, so we're gonna leave it alone.
That's impressive. I ran out of my room for 5 seconds to stop my two oldest boys from fighting, and Ridley's dead already. So beautiful job, Kipp.
I mean, 30 supers will do that.
That's true, but still, the getting that done, the execution by Kipp. Nice job. All right.
Yeah, I don't
two
think
more
Kipp's...
majors here.
I
Speed
don't think-
booster, space jump, wave beam. I don't know if he'll be checking any of those because he feels comfortable with what he's got.
No, I don't think Kipp's going to go out of his way for any items. There's a couple in the lower Norfair escape that are pretty free to check. But you might check the Dragon item, might check the say like the Wasteland power bomb. Power bomb's a shame. Might check those power bombs a shame, but those are not particularly out of the way. Because wave beam would give you better damage on Mother Brain, and high jump boots is a really everything else is a movement item, would be really nice to have.
Yeah, wave beam would give you a slightly easier zeb skip, I think. I mean, you can still go underneath and charge shut the ice up, and still just as easy for a lot of runners, but I like wave for that, just as a comfortable thing. I wish I was Kipp, where I could be like, yeah, I don't need half the items, I'm just gonna get this done.
Yeah, and Salm0nster making the right play, going ahead and going to do East Meridia. And take a safety save here. He might, and it's a little unfortunate for Salm0nster that Very Suit is so free. He might do a few other checks because for him, Very Suit not being free would be his best chance of winning. Because we saw signs that Kipp was just going to skip it, and
and unfortunately, checking the sand pits here.
As good as Kipp is at RBO, and as much as we would expect him to succeed without the Various Suit, it's still not a free play. Mistakes can still be made.
Oh, of course. Oh, there's the Spood Beaster, Tracy.
Yeah, there you go. That's I don't know why you'd reset that.
I don't know either. I think I'd be pretty excited not
I mean,
knowing
I
where
think
is and getting that.
Well, even more so, I think the amount of time that it would save is gonna. I mean, you're gonna be at worst time neutral because you're gonna save time for having it.
That's true. And I can't even ask you to put the speed boots in chat.
Yeah, because he didn't pick it
So,
up.
bummer. Maybe next time.
Yeah, Kipp's never getting speed, and we now know that.
All right, let's see what's in Sandpit 2. We know Varia and Speed are down here. And just missiles. Okay. So I think Salm0nster heads up to Botwoon now.
Yeah, I think so. But even, chat mentioning maybe he picks up on the way out. It's out of the way on the way out. And it would have saved him time just getting to Botwoon. And Kipp's not checking anything. Like, if you're going to check anything, you're going to check that the Franker Z items. And yeah, he's not just, I don't care. I'm good to go with this loadout. I don't need those I don't need the luxury items that are left.
Kipp's just ready to be a winner. Show off for Sam. Sam, what a good doggy.
Yeah, and that is an interesting point chat comes up with. The way East Meridia works is when you go down the sand pit, the door at the bottom left will take you back to the little farm room off of Aqueduct, and yeah, maybe he doesn't realize that. It's certainly possible. So it's not so it ends up not being a super slow to get back to it.
Yeah, that's a cool thing they put in Area Randomizer. Having that loop there in Meridia to make things not so crazy. I like that.
Yeah, and Kipp not even the freest of free items in this part of LN. The not even checking the wasteland item. So we're not going to see any other items from Kipp.
Yeah, not at all. Bubblegum Samus is ready for the victory. Bazooka Joe. Or Big League Chew. I don't know, whatever brand you prefer. Not sponsored.
Yeah, Dio, you might be right that the Hotter Ruby is freer, although I actually I do recall you skipping that item for fear of some Disquigas in a race recently.
And
yeah, I mean, because you're using
100%.
Not quite, because shifted. Surprise can look like
Shifted and all the others.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, odds are this is just shifted.
I called the last race I commed surprise just for fun, so I'm gonna go with shifted this time.
Oh, okay.
But you're absolutely right. This could still be surprise.
Because surprise can look like shifted or vanilla, and we won't know for sure which one it is.
Night Night Shrimp, ready for Torian, which is the top of red tower, and nice gravity jump.
Yeah, I mean he like Dragon was down, Kipp stood up, and boom,
and
just immediately grab jumped out.
Well, Tracy, I'm super glad I didn't sleep through this one. This has been fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Kipp showing why he's one of the top players. Salm0nster doing a really nice job. Just when you run against one of the best, it's really hard to keep up. But he is, this seed has been pretty free. If Varia had been a little harder to come by, if Varia had been in that sand pit instead of Speed Booster, Kipp would be doing Kipp would be doing the Varios Lower Norfa right now, and maybe things would be different.
Yeah, if I run into a horrible seed in this tournament, I hope my opponent is someone like Kipp or Adraxis or MM2, so they can put me out of my misery quick.
There you go.
Be like, thank you so much for destroying that. Because that was tough. But yeah, nice job by Kipp. All bosses down. Not stopping for anything now. Gonna be heading back to Red Tower.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh yeah, reverse lava dive.
He's doing the reverse. Now he doesn't need to do this, but he's got to have it in his mind that the map works better for him if he does this. And since you're gonna get a full refill of everything once you go to Torian, this is fine. This might take you directly to Red Tower, which is where he needs to go. He needs to go to the top of Red Tower for Torian.
I know we saw the front entrance to LN, so he must have it in his mind that this is faster.
Chat? Yeah. Yeah, the chat asking. I didn't even realize the Salm0nster's timer went out on us, but yeah, that's
And
nothing we can do anything about.
Ace helping me sound smart and saying this is for sure faster. So thank you,
Yep.
Ace. I appreciate it.
I mean, there is a certain level of go the route you know. But yeah,
Absolutely,
I mean,
yeah.
I trust Kipp to look at his area tracker and say, okay, this is the way to go.
Yeah, Kipp's head actually swells to 2 times its normal size while playing Super Metroid because he's so smart with the game. So hopefully by the interview it'll go back down to normal and he'll feel fine again. But here we go, leaving LN. And now I can remember where it came out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
the
Yeah. This
2.
totally. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling
This
it
makes
was
a lot of
somewhere.
sense.
It was somewhere in Red Rune Star because.
I couldn't remember myself, so nice. Yeah, good job.
I mean, his loadout, except for that plasma beam, is basically low percent ice with lots of ammo. Which means your mother brain fight is much easier than it would be in a low percent ice run. But like in terms of movement, like Kipp's perfectly you know, all that low percent ice running. We used to tease him because I don't know if this is still the case, but he always said that high jump boots were his favorite item. And back in the day when we only got to have one emote for affiliates, his emote was a high jump boot theme emote. So we
That's
used to
cool
tease
know.
him that his favorite category was low percent ice, where you don't get high
You
jump
don't get them,
boots.
yeah.
Yeah, no boots in low percent ice, so you know.
And I think low percent ice is like a 300 shot mother brain. So
200.
200. Okay.
Yep.
So
The
yeah,
low
I mean,
percent
still a very
speed.
long
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, low percent speed is a 300 shot one.
Okay.
Because you don't get ice beam.
Yeah, all you got's the power beam, or I guess the pea
Yep.
shooter, most people call it, but yes.
Pea shooter power, whatever you want to call it, that's all you got.
And with low percent speed, you got to get lucky on power bomb drops and Torian too. So that's a really tough category.
Yeah, it's a very heavy. I mean, low percent is heavy RNG in general, but yeah, the speed version with the power bomb drops is extremely so. So we're making quick work of these Metroid and Salm0nster doing the back of lower Norfair.
I think the PAL version runs at 30 frames per second instead of 60 frames,
Yeah.
so it's definitely different.
Yeah. There are additional low percent categories you can do with PAL because the
frame rate.
Because of the frame rate and the way Suitless Meridia works.
Oh, 50. Okay, I'm way off.
Oh yeah, hey, high jump boots. Movement item spotted. It's a nice extra item for Salm0nster there.
I mean, knowing how talented Kipp is, Salm0nster's got to be feeling pretty good about how he's playing. I mean, I would be if I had, if I was going to kill my 4th boss while Kipp was in Torian. I'd be like, yeah, okay. I kept up with Kipp a little bit. I feel good about myself.
No, like I said, he's played well.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, just the route. There just wasn't any room for route divergence. It would have been super interesting if you just swapped the speed booster and the Variasuit locations. It would have made things really interesting.
Oh, Salm0nster didn't really go wrong.
No,
tried for divergence. Different checks, but there wasn't divergence in this seed.
I mean, in Super Metroid, probably more so than any of the other randomizers that I'm involved with. When you have a runner with really good movement, if the movement advantage is big and you get a relatively free seed, there wasn't a whole lot of bad item locations in the seed. Normally, unless the top runner makes a mistake, the better movement runner is just going to win, and there's not a lot that the other runner can do about it. But Salm0nster's done a nice job.
For real, especially being so new.
Yeah. Like, if whoever's, I mean, Salm0nster's going to be in the 1-1 bracket, and whoever he plays can't sleep on this guy. He played smart in his first win, and he's playing smart now. There's not much, not much he can do.
Yeah, I remember last year, Rando League 4. I did one of those co-op races against Zost and Kipp.
Yeah.
And I was able to kill all 4 bosses before they beat the game, so I was just happy about that.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Those okay, I'm new, I'm starting. They're the best. I'm glad to do this. Or they're 2 of the best.
Zost, multiple-time world record holder, in multiple categories.
Yeah.
Is off by 1 second right now in any percent, but I imagine at some point he'll grind to get that back.
I think it's cool how all the top runners of this game are so humble and just kind. So, like, when one of them takes a record, it's not like there's no animosity to get the record back right away. They're just happy for their friend and enjoy the competition. So that's one of the reasons why I love this community so much.
Yeah, and I've met several of these guys in person, and it's just as you say.
Yeah, Zost, Behemoth, both those 2 I have a pretty good relationship with. Zenny's a really good guy, and Oates is the only one I haven't had a personal conversation with, but yeah, he's super talented, and hopefully one day I can.
Yeah, he goes to a lot of GDQs. I've met him a couple of times at GDQ. Really good guy.
That's what I assumed. He seems like that, so that's good to hear. Oh yeah, Zenny has a wonderful tutorial for this game, especially 100%. Zenny's been a monster in 100% the last few years. Him and Behemoth have been going back and forth at it, and that's been a fun race to watch.
Yeah, Kipp doing stand-up. Yeah, Salm0nster is going to take this save because he's also concluded that the best way to get out of here is the acid dive, I assume. There wouldn't really be a reason to take the save if you're going out the back.
Yeah, so also good props to both the runners for realizing that with their tracking. That acid dive is the quicker way out, Kitatorian. I guarantee you I would have forgot or mistracked something and went out the other way. My best chance for a W is vanilla map and full countdown. But I've been doing okay. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, Kipp about to be in the escape.
Yeah, here we go. Looks like Kipp's gonna get a sub hour, and that's always cool to see in a randomizer. Salm0nster passing up the Steamboat Willie room.
Yeah, gotta do this the long way.
Yeah, no legendary Spoodbeaster pickup this time.
No, no.
Gotta go a little bit slower. But no problem for Kipp.
And we're gonna see the left side climb.
Only told in old fables. But beautifully done. I think he only missed one jump up there. That was so smooth. And yeah, get those GGs ready for Kipp. Coming into the ship, looks like sub 58. Beautifully done.
Oh, what was that reset for? On some, okay. Anyway, Kipp finishing with official race time of 57:58. Got a reset from Salm0nster. He did forfeit right after he saw the dot done, and so that might have been the reset. I'm a little sad he didn't finish because he could have finished within the. I'm confident he could have finished within the 10-minute delay. And for future reference, we do bring in for runners do want to come in for interviews. We will bring them in while they're still going if they're the trailing runner and they want to come in early. So, but yeah, very nice run from both players. Just
Yeah, beautifully done.
Kipp was Kipp. Kipp played like Kipp today, and it's just really hard to beat.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. I'm sure Kipp will stop by for an interview. I'm not sure if Salm0nster will, but we'll see.
Kipp's already in setup, but both should have the invites, here. And you boys can. Oh, Kipp's already here. GG's. Salm0nster, you can just hop in whenever you're ready. I saw you in chat. Pretty straightforward.
Hey, GG. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that one. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about that one. I get a little overloaded on information in the middle of these area runs. It's even worse with full countdown. So I'll need to go back and kind of take a look and see, like, I felt like the way that I routed it was okay, but sometimes you go back and watch and you're like, I don't know about that one, right? So I guess I'll have to go back and look and see.
Yeah, I mean, you always learn something from watching back. And we also joined by Salm0nster, who I think did a really nice job, but in a seed that was really straightforward, there wasn't a lot of room for you to
create divergence.
Yeah, create a divergence that could have gotten you a step up.
Yeah, I mean, you get the suits and it's just, there's nowhere to go. I knew I was kind of cooked when I saw where Varia landed.
Yep. Would have been interesting if that speed booster that you should have kept and the Varia suit had been swapped, because Kipp, you were definitely looking like you were getting yourself ready for a Varialess Lower Norfair.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm pretty confident that I was the happiest person to find that Varia there, because first of all, I haven't had a chance to like grind a ton of practice, but the little practice that I did do, I had a thought where I was like, well, I haven't really practiced like, rando suitless Lower Norfair in a while. Maybe I should run over that. And then I was like, oh, that's probably not going to come up in one of these races. So I just won't do it. But no, I was actually, didn't we have a, didn't we hit the 25% on gravity heat reduction?
Yes, we did.
That was cool, and in some ways, it would have been neat to not have found Varia, because that would have definitely helped. And had I not had that, I probably wouldn't have considered doing it. But because I had it, I was thinking about it. So, but luckily, as soon as I hit Varia, it was like all decision making was over, other than trying to figure out how to route it.
Yeah, I'm a little sad you missed bombs and wreck ship at the spooky missile location.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, because I know how much you like bombs, and we didn't know at the time where Varia suit was. So Lower Norfair without a Varia suit bombs is a pretty nice item to have.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. I'm sure somebody in the chat would be able to say, but like basically at the end, one of my routing decisions was like, after I got done with East Meridia, like, how did I want to get to Lower Norfair and then, like, all that jazz? And since I didn't have a single movement item, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, it might be faster to go in the front of Lower Norfair if I can, like, get the jump really quickly or if I had, like, a movement item. But I don't think it's, like, that far off either way here. And so I just opted with the safe route. But I'm actually curious, like, which way would actually be better if you could get it really fast.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Now you also missed. There were high jump boots that Salm0nster found in at the E-Tank location, but we were talking about how you run low ice, but your favorite item is your favorite item still high jump boots, or does low ice kind of ended that since you play that as your favorite mode? I mean, that used to be the old joke, right?
Well, I mean, I still love high jump boots. I think that they're a very valuable item. I mean, like, they make a lot of things easier, and they obviously are required in certain circumstances for certain things. But I would say, I don't know. We probably don't want to do like a super deep tier list of items right now. But I will say that I used to highly value high jump boots, and I did not think space jump was that important. But I think area makes space jump a lot more valuable. And so for me, like, I hate to say this, Tracy, I think you beat me over the long haul. I think
Nice.
I might prefer space jump now.
Yeah, that's always been my favorite item. Now Salm0nster, you're new Had a very impressive first race win against J-Ro last week. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to this tournament.
Well, I wouldn't call that run against Jero impressive by any means, but in any case, no, I've watched a lot of Rando. I've played a lot of Rando offline. I really enjoy it, but you know, I until I watched League, I didn't really feel like. I watched League last year and felt like you know, maybe it's something I wanted to try to do. So that's just kind of started with SM Rat and just kind of joined the tournaments as I see them.
Yeah, excellent. We're happy to have you. How has your experience been so far?
Oh, good. Yeah, everyone's very welcoming, and it's been fun. You know, I expect to lose, especially to someone like Kipp, but it's always fun to play.
Yeah, and to be clear to everybody out in chat, and I think you knew this already. When we went and seeded everybody, there was like a handful of players that we knew we had zero data, we knew nothing about, and they all got shuffled at the bottom. And you were just lucky enough, unlucky enough, I don't know, to end up on that bottom seed. But you know, you're going to be in the 1-1, and I don't think you're a free out for whoever's going to play you. So.
Well, we'll see. I guess I have good days and bad days like anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Sal, you won last week?
I
did.
Yeah, this is the 0110 pair up, pair down because we had 11.
Dude, I'm an organizer.
21.
You guys are supposed to be. I'm supposed to be getting favors done for me, and I lost and still had to play somebody who won. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Why didn't I play
happens.
Kipp? I mean, we got to get him a win. Come on now.
Clearly, I've been so busy that I wasn't able to pull the puppet strings.
Yeah,
I need to pay closer attention
Kipp.
moving
Sorry,
forward.
Kipp. Also, Salm0nster, I'm looking at your cat on your picture, and I'm a cat person, so love it.
Thanks. That's the real Salm0nster right there.
There you go. All right. Anything else either one of you wants to add before we go ahead and close this out?
Yeah, just once again, GG Salm0nster. To reiterate what Tracy said earlier, really happy that you and other people like you are entered into the tournament. You know, I really enjoy the competing part. I've talked about that a gazillion times, but it really makes me happy to see a lot of people, regardless of skill level or experience, enter and play. I think this is the best way to improve. Actually, I think an event like this is really helpful for people's progress. So really glad you're in the tournament, man, and I hope it continues to go well for you.
Yeah, thanks, Kipp. You too. I wish you the best going forward.
I do have one really important question I want to ask to Kipp about this seed. Kipp, how's Sam doing?
Oh, she's good. She's right here. She wasn't pleased in the middle. She came to the door, and I've had to start shutting the door on her because she will just come and like get right in between me and the game. And so,
100%.
and as much as I love her, there's every week I need like about an hour where she doesn't do that. So, but anyway, she's chilling right here. I took her outside after I finished.
Dad, pay attention to me.
You need to get your dog trained the way I have my cat trained, where she knows the sounds of the end game.
I have to lock my cat out of the room during races too.
As soon as she hears the end game music, she is on top of me.
I've considered getting a cat. I feel like Sam would get along with a cat, but anyway, you guys will think about cat names that are Metroid related, and maybe one day I'll have a pairing of pets here.
Excellent. That sounds great.
Spood Beaster. I'm just playing.
All right. That is unless anyone else has anything to add. If there's Salty, if you have any more questions, Salm0nster, if you have anything else.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said thank you to both you guys for doing comms, and also was Adam tracking on this one?
Yeah, we had Adam tracking. Jestro sadly was unavailable tonight. So
yeah, I really appreciate you guys stepping in and doing that. Thank you very much.
Jestro told me to tell you, Kipp, go Jets.
Yeah, that's fine. So, I'll accept that.
All right. Nothing on the schedule because we don't have matchups yet for next week, but we will have those by the end of the day tomorrow since we have a little bit extra time. So expect some races on Wednesday. So definitely keep an eye out on the SpeedGaming schedule to see who's playing who and when they're playing each other.
Yeah, so thank you all for joining us for Monday Night Dashball. Kipp and Salm0nster put on a great show for us. It was a lot of fun. Tracy, thanks for the co-coms. Yeah, it was a great night. I'm gonna be busy next week, but I'll be back.
We'll be back in week 4. Yeah, you told me you're not going to be around for week 3, but we'll have lots more salty in week 4. And of course, Adam, thank you so much for the tracking. Trackers always are MVPs. Again, keep an eye on that schedule. We'll have some races coming up relatively soon. And yeah, that's going to do it for us. See you all at the next one.
See you next mission. Take care, everybody.